The once empty cavity is now an active nest space. Character A diligently refines the chamber, while character The once empty cavity is now a testament to their labor, a hidden chamber carved within the ancient tree. Inside the ancient oak, the woodpecker pair prepares their nursery. Male and female work together, clearing debris. The chamber is nearly complete.
Now, the final adjustments.
This loose wood must go.
Perfect. Our nest is secure.
The massive tree offers a sanctuary, its weathered bark shielding the precious interior where the pair now rests. The birds have divided their labor, ensuring both protection and the creation of a suitable nursery. The female carefully shapes the wooden bed, and the male stands guard. The adults diligently tend to the nest within the ancient tree. While one stands guard, the other returns with... The forest is wet today, but the nest remains dry. We must be patient. Deep within the ancient tree, a new chapter is about to unfold. The adults, ever vigilant, await the first signs of life. The waiting ends as the first life stirs within the clutch. A delicate beak pushes against the shell, breaking through. The fragile moment as new life breaks through. The parents watch closely, ready to nurture their growing family. The storm has passed, leaving behind a wet world.
Mother bird returns, guarding the nest.
A hatchling's first peek at the damp air. The forest is alive with the golden light of the fading day. Inside the ancient trunk, a new generation begins its journey. The journey from eggshell to independence is a delicate dance within the hollow of the ancient tree. The juvenile adjusts, stronger feathers emerging from fragile traces. The parents maintain their diligent watch. The claws grip the perch near the nest entrance. Inside, the young bird stirs, its growing strength making the space more vulnerable. The adults coordinate their movements around the growing nest, ensuring the survival zone remains secure. The predator's scent is strong.
It's coming from below.
We must protect the nest. The adults adjust to increasing risk, monitoring the nest and surrounding pathways. The juvenile tests the edge, its feathers brushing against the weathered wood as it prepares for the world beyond the cavity. The forest remains a bustling corridor, but signs of disturbance are evident near the nesting cavity. The adults become alert, their attention fixed on something unseen in the forest. The juvenile tests the safety of the nest's edge. The adults adjust their stance, guarding the entrance, while inside, the growing chicks leave their mark on the aged wood. The evidence is unmistakable. A new predator has arrived, and it's putting the entire nesting season at risk. The juvenile's growth pushes them closer to the cavity entrance. But increasing visibility brings new risks from the forest floor below. The adults prepare the nest, but the presence of a predator is felt in the woods. They must defend their territory and their young. The juvenile, now larger and more confident, tests the limits of its sanctuary. The parents remain vigilant. The predator's shadow deepens as the juvenile tests its wings on the exposed branch. The parents rally, their warning cries sharp and urgent. The young begin their practice, moving from the crowded nest floor to the light. Instinct guides them. The juvenile tests its growing strength, while the parents maintain a watchful distance. The juvenile woodpecker tests its developing wings on a damp branch, the strain causing the wood to bend under the effort. The juvenile makes a small hop, testing its growing strength and balance on the narrow branch. The parents maintain a watchful presence, guiding the juvenile's first steps towards independence in the valley. The young woodpecker tests its wings, preparing for its first flight. The adults watch closely, offering encouragement. The young woodpecker hesitates, feeling the air. The parents watch closely, a mixture of encouragement and concern in The young woodpecker ventures onto the outer branch, watched closely by its parents. Controlled climbing and the young bird tests its wings against the fading evening light, preparing for the leap into the open canopy. The juvenile pushes higher into the canopy, leaving the protection of the lower nest. Each new perch tests its strength and its wings. The juvenile makes a crucial leap, testing its wings for the first time. The parents watch closely as it navigates the open air. The young woodpecker tests its fragile wings and newly grown feathers. Its claws grip the unfamiliar bark. The juvenile spreads its wings, feeling the unfamiliar air. Its parents watch from a distance, allowing it to find its own path. The juvenile now navigates the bark alone, its confident grip a final preparation before venturing into the open forest. Ancient tree stands quiet as the juvenile woodpecker leaves the cavity area, and the worn entrance rim reveals the cost of leaving shelter behind. The first flight has changed the young woodpecker's world, replacing the certainty of the nest with the challenge of the open forest. The juvenile tests the uneven bark, its claws adjusting to the challenging surface as the parents watch. The young bird, with each move beyond the nest, survival becomes a skill built through exploration, not protection alone. The juvenile tests the air for the first time, while the parents watch closely. The old nest stands empty. The juvenile pileated woodpecker takes its first tentative steps out of the nest, its blatching. The fledgling's first flight proves the long developmental process a success, yet the empty nest parents thing. The annual cycle of life unfolds in the ancient forest, marked by the fledging of a new generation. The juvenile steps out onto the perch, a momentous step toward independence. The parents watch closely, ready. After its first flight, the young woodpecker now tests its footing on a higher branch. The parents watch from below. The juvenile, ready for its first solo flight, launches from the branch.